I am sure sports. You know me there. I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Super Friday with Manningsman on I Am Sure Sports. Let me get on my headsets, people. How you doing, people? All is well? Hope all is well with you. Big up to all of you who have joined early. You understand me? Yeah, man. Bless up, people. What and all. Pleasure to be with you as we continue to look to the hills. You don't know from whence cometh our help. Our help comes from the Lord who made the heavens and the earth. He is the good shepherd, and he says, we shall not want. You understand me? And though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we fear no evil, for the Most High is with us. And his rod and his staff, they forever comfort us. People, for those of you who have kids, take a moment or two, send them a text message. Send your son, your daughter, your spouse a text message and say to them, I love you. You may be asking, why man is man saying that? Because tomorrow isn't guaranteed, Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. You don't know that you're going to see them. They don't know that they probably won't see you again. So take the time that you're alive to tell somebody right now. Tell some of the people them, man. Go ahead, man, and do it, man. Some of the people them who mean something to you. Just stop on this Friday that you're alive, and just said, I love you to 5 of those persons. You understand me? Let's show some love on this Friday and appreciation on this Friday. It's a good deed, It's a good thing. It may not be money, but it means something. It is worth something. So, can you do that with me, people? All right, let me do it. Let me type up mine so you know that I'm not asking you to do something that I am not doing. I am doing it. You understand me? I am doing it as well. So please, you go ahead and you do it. Just say, I love you. You understand me? To that person. Yep. There we go. All right. Fantastic. All right. Now that you have done that, lot of respect. Great that you have done that. You understand me? Great. All right. So, moving right along. It is Super Friday. And man is really not feeling well today. You understand me? At one point, I contemplated not doing a show, but I said, I got this information, need to make a call, and then we're going to have the conversation online. And I said, I didn't want the people to miss the opportunity. So let me do the show and sing. All right. So I'm here to do the show, not in the best of health. It is Super Friday. So on Super Friday, we ask for a few things. We don't ask for a lot. We ask you, please, to give a super sticker, a super chat to support I Am Sure Sports. All right, that's one. Secondly, we ask you to like the video, to share the video as well. We also say to you that if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and increase the subscription on I Am Sure Sports. You understand me? So can we do that? Can we see the likes go up? Can we get some shares of the content? Yeah, that is important. Go ahead, people. Bam. Yeah. And can we get some super stickers and some super chats, please, to support I Am Sure Sports? All the people who appreciate the work, go ahead and do that. You may be seeing me moving, I'm probably getting some, some fluid to keep me going, like I said. So hit up the super chat, hit up the like button, people. You hear that already? Because, yeah, bless up to all of you. Can't call all the names because there are so many persons on already. You understand me? So let's do that. But today we're going to have a very interesting show. We're going to make a call in England. This is a subscriber that he's normally on, but we have been working on a project with a particular player. And we have made some contact through our sources, and we have some great information to share where that is concerned. But I am not going to make that phone call until we start see things moving. You understand me? The likes moving, the super sticker moving, and the super chat moving, and the shares moving, and the subscription moving. You understand me? But we are going to we're going to talk to that person. We're going to talk about the LYNX Cup, the second leg of the semifinals they're on today. Portmore United versus Harborview. And then you will have Cavaliers versus Dumbeholden. Those are the two games that will be going on. You understand me? I also have something I want to share. You understand me? I know a lot of you are upset, and I initially was upset that Ivan Toney did not up to play for Jamaica. I thought that would have been ideal. I don't think that the suspension would have been any different if he opted for Jamaica still. So, is he wrong for what he did? Absolutely. Do I think the punishment is harsh compared to others? Not necessarily. However, here is what I will say. Here's what I will say. I don't like the timing of it, right? And I know that once you play international football, except in only special cases. So I have been informed that Ivan Toney can petition to FIFA to change and represent Jamaica. He may, and given how things transpired, he may be allowed to, and they don't have to wait out the 3 or 4 years. It could be before that. There is a way, given how things are. So if, for example, he was to have something where he was given some commitment as to how lenient they'd have dealt with him, there is that possibility. Now, I understand that some of you have your own opinion, but and fine. Some of you don't care, some of you don't business, you think he deserves it, but listen, I want to tell him to stay strong, because I know that we live in a world sometimes where, in my opinion, how people of a certain color, people of a certain class, people of a certain color, people of a certain class, people of a certain creed, gets treated a certain way. You understand me? Gets treated a certain way, and we need to be very, very conscious of that, right? And I think just how the whole thing worked out, it to me, like I said, the whole timing of it seemed like there was a deliberate and intentional step taken to ensure that he represented first, was tied down, and then the action was executed. Do I believe that what he did was wrong? Yes. Do I believe that he should be punished for what he did? Yes. Do I believe that the punishment is extreme? No. Because when you compare it to others, they have been punished. What I believe, though, is the timing of it. The timing of it, to me, is deliberate. And I personally believe that the allowance sometimes that are given to some people in this world, others are not given that allowance. And at the end of the day, I am a black man. I'm a black man. And because I've been exposed to environments where how you are viewed, how you are treated, a lot of it has to do with how you are perceived in the eyes of others, either because of your beliefs, your color, and your class. All right? So I do believe that what he did was wrong. I do believe that there are consequences for that. But just bear with me a little bit and think about it. Because if something were done by say FIFA, say he makes an appeal about the ban and he says, listen, I was promised X, Y, and Z when I opted to play for this and it never happened. This is what is happening. I'm going to be this age. Is there any provision within the laws of FIFA that could allow me to switch my nationality, seeing that I've played 10 minutes or less, right? Yeah. I think he should look at that option. It may not work, but yeah, I would say make that request. I would say to Ivan Toney today, listen, stay strong. You understand me? You're going to be better out of this, no matter what. Jamaican in your blood, you know. So as much as we never liked the decision to play, you opted to play for England. You're still a Jamaican. And not because you choose to do that mean that we are going to diss you and run your way. And no. We're not stay like that. Jamaicans, we're not stay like that. You still come here, we welcome you and greet you because you're a good footballer. We can put aside those things. We don't know disrespect and that for happen to you. We don't wish bad for no man. Big up Cyan Hall. You know that Cyan Hall though, you know that you have an opinion, right? And like I said, in my opinion, you know that I don't blame it all the time, but I understand that you have an opinion that is different from mine. I will say to you though that I believe what he did was wrong. I believe he deserved to be punished. I believe, right? I also believe that the punishment was not excessive. I have an issue with the timing of the punishment. You may be different, and I think that some of that has to do with a lot of times when these things are seen, a person's color, class, and creed determines when things are done and how deliberate they are. And it's okay for you to disagree. That is my opinion. And we can't argue it because it is not facts. It is my opinion and you have a different one. All right? Asidim was saying that I heard Toney saw that Chelsea were after him, so he was glad for the 8 months ban, so he's off the market. What? He didn't want to go to Chelsea? You Yeah. But be careful, yeah, man. Be careful, Tennessee. I like that. Be careful when you're wishing bad for people, you know. And be careful when you're glad that bad things happen to people. Yeah. Yeah. And excuse me. I don't know if you hear this, right? I heard this as well because I was going to get to this, that there are also the FA, the same FA that he chose to represent, are now petitioning to FIFA to ban him from playing internationally. But we leave that as it is. But I don't wish no bad on him. I know that he's going to recover stronger. And I know this must be very difficult for you, Ivan Toney. But stay strong, my brother. There's Jamaican in you. You understand me? And we get up and we stand up like Bob Marley says. None of these things move with. You understand me? So be strong. Don't let this get the better of you. Don't lose your mind. Don't lose yourself. In all of this. Stay strong. A lot of other players of your ilk, your type, your color go through these things. Yeah. So be strong. All right. There's an all school competition, I told you about some other one, but Demo, you have to call in and talk about the one here now. And then people, I don't see no super stick and I no super chat yet, so you don't know management. Nah, me not bust the information until me see what go on, you understand me? No, so we not bust the information. We have to see it, you understand me? This is Bobby Astin, the man them called Tigo. So we're gonna tell you what go on right now with this. We'll give it a little push. Yes, sir. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, listen, no matter how much I say the thing, the people them always go back to it. People, let me say it again, and this is the final time I'm saying it. I believe that what Ivan Toney did was wrong. I believe is that he must pay the consequences for his action. And the ban is the right thing. I also believe that the ban that he got is not excessive. Three things I believe. He was wrong for doing what he did. He's supposed to be suspended or banned, and the ban that he has received is not excessive. All right? However, in my opinion, given the sequence of events since they took place, they were found out, guilt was there, he could have been suspended way before. In my opinion, the fact that he was kept and then after that the suspension came, and the same FA is planning on petitioning FIFA to ban him even internationally, I think the timing was deliberate. My opinion. And because of that, I think there is more to it. And that may have to do with people sometimes, their color, their class, or their creed. That is what I said repeatedly. I did not speak about racism. Somebody saying that he was doing it from he was at Newcastle. He was at Newcastle. Or was he at Petersburg? You understand? So that's what I'm saying. But I've heard, and one of my other issues is this. I've heard many. So let me just big up. Thanks to Alex. Boy, Alex get new job now, people. Man get new job, same start job super sticker. Big up Alex Reed. So the man. All right, so let me move on. I have heard people, because the man chose to play for England, see that fi happen to him, them no sorry for him. My thing is that wish bad for no man. I want the man to recover from this. I want him to come away from this a better person. I will gladly welcome him to Jamaica as a Jamaican and show him respect. Because in life, all of us are prone to mistakes. And if we judge people harshly and wish the worst for them, what do you think will happen when we find ourselves in difficult positions? You and I all agree that people must pay for their crimes, but don't wish bad for people. At no point did I say he should not be suspended. All I'm saying is that I think like the timing. Jason asked a very good question. All right. That is what I need to find out, Jason. Why I need to try and figure out. I need to try and figure out, like, why would they wait? But what's the invite him at church? See, and all, you be invite at church, but invite Ivan Toney at church. Are you be invite at church? That's one of funny. What to be invite him at church? Star. Yo, they're better than easy, I can't believe it. No. Listen, so yes, a good question. All right, so let me talk about the timing. For me, I think if he had opted to play for Jamaica, he would have been suspended. All right? But if they had suspended him and then tried to not get him to play for Jamaica, they couldn't do that. So let him play first and then bring in the suspension. Because it is the same FA doing things. That is just my conspiracy theory thought. You understand me? And it's not something that I'm going to argue. It's not something that I'm going to argue or fight with or anything. You understand me? It's just an opinion. So I'm not going to argue it. But that's just how I feel. I believe that people must suffer the consequences of their actions. But at the same time, I do not believe in people wishing bad for people and wishing the worst for them. Right? I don't like that. I don't like hearing when a man drive past you and him probably bad drive you, crashing for crash and dead. Because you don't know, he may be heading to the hospital to bring his child who is in the car dying. You just don't know. So I don't agree with people uttering harsh judgments and criticism on others. And this must be hard for Ivan Toney. That's part of what I'm saying. This is not easy. This is probably one of those times when you'd have probably gotten a big move. You understand me? Where you would have earned a bigger paycheck, and that has been probably dashed. Right? Yeah. So those are the things I look at. All right, but let me there is this. So let me show you this, and then we're gonna come to some other news, and we're gonna make a link in England. All right. So here we go. Demo, you need to call in and tell the people. Bobby Austin, Digo, you need to call in. This man is man to promote the thing. You need to call in and tell me what going on. This is the Jamaica Griffin Football Club. You understand me? Ballers will be there. You understand me? Griffin Football Club presents the Jamaica Alumni Football 2023 Tournament, All School Champion. It will be on June 24th and 25th. What? Yeah, June 24th and 25th. Yeah. Where is it going to be? James L. Fleming Park, Yonkers, New York. Prescott Street. Is it, people? The school them are going there in St. George's, Jamaica College, Central Brooklyn, Griffin Football Club, Ballers Football Academy, Young Star Youth Academy, Clarendon College, Dintil Technical, Edwin Allen, William Nib, Kingston College, Bridgeport. Yo, yeah, man, you go represent them school in a higher. Yeah, Bridgeport, Stats, Wolmer's, Stets, yo, Cornwall College, Monroe College, Herbert Morrison, yo, Dunoon, yo, Calabar. All right, you understand me, people? No go check out in the school, in sir. Yeah, man, check out in the school, in the people. See it? Check out in the school, in the people. Yeah, man, check out in the school. See that? Yeah, man. Big thing. Another joke thing. Yeah, check out in the school, in the people. You hear me? I telling you. Man is man, I telling that. Check out the school. Check out to the school. All right. All right. So make sure you all go check that out. Go represent your school if you can play ball. All right. So and then man is man. Man, I heard Cataract is still trying to explain his Jamaican squad from yesterday. Show up on them. Yeah, Dre, you going? All right, so I'm going to play a video, so you can hear what is happening as well. Over there, where is it? Let's see if we can find the video and drop the video for you, because there's a video too, Yo. So let's see. All right, bum. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. Yeah, man. So let me give you the video now, and then you can see what I go on, and then we move on. No, man. You hear what? Toney incident never happened while he was at Brentford, Did you know that, people? You see, Marlon, you need to call in and tell the people them what go on, because some of the people them not really realize that some of the information when them get like a right, it happening, They don't really realize, Marlon. But make we leave it, because them now go. All right. So listen, people.
Football Fiesta at the James L. Fleming Field in Yonkers, New York, June 24 and 25, starting 9 a.m. each day. It's the Jamaica Alumni Football Championship powered by the BM Building Society, New York. Don't miss the under 12 teams from Griffin, Bronx Alba, Central Brooklyn, Ballers Football Academy from Jamaica, and others competing for the most coveted schoolboy trophy in North America. Plus, watch Calabar and Masters champions in George's College try to defend their titles, as well as Yoel Manning and all the Costa Cup Masters clash. Admission just $20. You have got to be there.
Yeah, we have to drop that again. Yo, how can a fool? How can a man get a fool? How can a
With your
calabar
family
get
for 2 days
a
of fun-filled
fool
football
salad? Oh,
fiesta
man.
at the James L. Fleming Field in Yonkers, New York, June 24 and 25,
Watch for the
starting 9
calabar
a.m. each
man
day.
come up there. Watch
It's the
it.
Jamaica Alumni Football Championship powered by the BM
How did
Building
they not
Society,
up
New
there? They
York.
bring you out
Don't
for the
miss
shit.
the
How
12
that?
teams from Griffin,
What
Bronx
on?
Alba, Central
What
Brooklyn, Ballers
on?
Football Academy from Jamaica,
Great.
and others
What kind of
competing for
salad
the
that
most
get them
coveted
brain
football
drain?
trophy in North America. Plus, watch Calabar and Masters champions in George's College strive to defend your titles, as well as Yoel Manning and all the Costa Cup Masters clash. Admission just $20. You have got to be there.
Brain drain. What kind of salad that you take brain drain? Eagle Republic. I will get some information on that. Very good question, and I'll speak to it at some point. All right. Yeah. People, big Links Cup today, you know. Big Links Cup game today. Who wanna bring in Dumby Walden versus Cavaliers and Harborview versus Portmore. Yep. So what say you? No, recently we were told about a player, right? A player who this season, well, the player value is he values around $7 million, right? He has played from U16 to U21, for England, scoring several goals throughout that time. I think he has around 21 goals in all his youth appearances so far. He has played also in Holland. Yeah. He has played in Germany. He has played in England. Very, very good player. Heard about it and decided that we would do some work to find out, I mean, in fact, this season he has 3 goals and a couple of assists. And so, we were told that it could be possible that he has some Jamaican connection. And so we tried reaching out and we tried contacting the player, and we got some very helpful information, and this is a good one. So let me make a call to one person and we solidify this. Boy, I tell you. Come on, people, it's Super Friday. Big call this, Big call this. Right, like, but for where's Fresh God? I don't see Fresh God. 66 likes. I get some more likes on the video now, man. You understand me? Let's get it up to 100 likes and make this phone call and hear about this player that we could be seeing soon done in the Jamaican colors. A player I believe that will make a significant once he starts representing Jamaica. I think it will be significant, and I personally believe that when players like these start opting to play for Jamaica, that other players in the Premier League will begin to shift and move towards Jamaica. And where I am at, I think as our ranking improves and if we do good in the Gold Cup and do like more and more players are going to come through. I also believe that out of the Ivan Toney incident, you understand me? That persons will look at that and say, hey, let's see if we can, if we should probably consider playing for the island Jamaica. I also believe that if as a footballing people, we get our house in order, we operate with a higher level of professionalism then it will become more attractive. And so as we climb the rankings, the CONCACAF index ranking has us at what? 6th or 7th? We need to move up, man. We need to go above Mexico and above Canada and above USA. Imagine if we were the number 1 ranked CONCACAF nation in male football, the kind of players we'll be attracting. So I'm going to call, because this person, we have been working assiduously behind the scene from trying to get into games and, get persons to get close to the person and to see if they can talk to, family members or teammates and all of that. And so we make a call and then we will do a reveal when we get some, when I hear the phone ring like this, say England, don't it? This is the one and
Yes,
only.
man.
You know who this is, people? This is the man they call Solji. Solji is a long time man in Jamaica's football, from Captain Horace Burrell days. Solji has always been that person out there in England that when the Jamaican delegation come, yeah.
Captain to come to me, tell me the ball I used to get to him same way. That's how it go.
Talk to them, Solji. Yeah, man. What are some of the things they used to do back in the days when Captain Burrell was the was the head of the Jamaica Football Federation?
Yeah, when Captain used to call me and ask me to link up players team, well, Mr. Donjwell can't tell you because Mr. Donjwell know how I am too, because Mr. Donjwell alive and Jackie Walters who used to be them time, them used to the ball of them used to go around and spot them for them film and tell him say you want him come. So when he come England, he come and call me and me go check him, go see all this youth. McCleary and all them youth there. And me come and tell him about them youth there. The youth from Morgan and them youth there. And me take come and me and Captain go see them youth there and so forth. So and me always check me if we go check ball and Mr. Donjwell them used to there and me say check ball of them. So I used to go and find ball for them and so forth. So that's something I do long time.
Okay, so you're the one who kind of introduced them to Garrett McCleary and Joby McConnell.
Yeah.
What about Joby McConnell?
No, not Josie. McCleary, and Morgan. Me tell about Morgan and
West Morgan. Yeah.
Yeah. So me come and tell him, yeah.
Yeah. But
man.
man. But I know that we have been. Go ahead. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man, McCleary. That mother me go to personally. Me go to the man. Him say all right, and him say yes. Then we come and but. Yeah, man. So I
Big
just.
up yourself, yeah, man.
Mr. Don't when you would make it to still when they come to play England, and you did that train, but just lack a D6 some youth, English youth. Them did and get himself in a problem when certain thing now because him did Southampton at the time and Mr. Donjwell. Donjwell came in a train with them when they up to England, you can name Tristan Lawrence. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Donjwell come here, spot him and see him, and when he come in, draft him and they train with the boys, them all Trafford and so forth.
Yeah, man. So I want to big up, because sometimes we have persons like these who do a lot of work and they don't get not that they're doing it for recognition, but they don't get the recognition that is due. You understand me? So I want to big up you for that. You understand me? Soldier. But there's a new person that we have been working on, and we finally got some breakthrough. We have said yes to representing Jamaica. I hear that he plays for a team in London. You understand me? On the north side of London. You understand me? So this is
your team play for,
Yeah, man, that I hear that he play for my team. So it's I think this is a big coup for Jamaica. You understand me? When you have players of that caliber.
I only hope on Jamaica move quickly and sort out everything with him to sort out this kid, because I'm 100% willing say yes, he more come play for Jamaica, He want to play, Him say want to play, So me no want no each back, man's man and whosoever listen. The man saying want to play for Jamaica, He choose Jamaica. So I don't want to itch. Someone you get who so involved to deal with anything with them I deal with down the yard, because when that's them can deal with it, because you see, no, it's in charge Ivan Toney, and so I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that is
So
big, because
more
I think that's why we like, you see the more high profile the players are, I think it is the greater the the impact it will have on other players. You understand me? Like the more you can get.
will follow. Only follow kid will follow. Only
Yeah.
follow kid will follow. When them see player like that, decide them to come play for you. Then will make up their mind to come committed to play for Jamaica. Because I'm committed to play for Jamaica.
Yeah. And he's
committed to play for
yeah, and
Jamaica. So
and he's still young because he's 23 years old. You understand me? So he's not
young
like
man,
an old player.
young. We need these players because come World Cup, them youth they just are in them prime.
Yeah, at the World Cup he will be like 26,
Just in
27.
prime, and he's very good player.
Yeah.
26. Yeah,
In fact, he scored a goal this season that saved Arsenal in a game where he came on and scored a beautiful volley.
I know that.
Yeah.
So I hope he not go towards it. And one if you can get him ready for if he in the World Cup squad.
You know that I don't know, but the powers that be can work on that. You understand me? I just want to put it out there that he like I said, confirm that he has said yes, and this is not like this is not like
he confirmed. No,
yeah.
it's not me. He confirmed say why he committed to play for Jamaica.
Yeah,
100%. He committed to play for Jamaica, and you can make the coaching start. The coach know you can make the coach know and so forth. Say this kid committed to play for Jamaica, and the rest of the person them who did it when know him and know how good he is, who watch him, because a lot of Jamaican who support Arsenal will see him.
Yeah, man. Big Premier League player, like I said, that plays in the Premier League, and very good winger, can play right wing, can play left wing, can play all attacking midfield.
Well, if the people them are speculate on who you want me calling him?
People them must know already, man. Yeah, man,
Okay,
people them must know already, So
okay, if you know, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Mr. Nelson, him committed to play for Jamaica, man. Him committed.
Hey, Soldier, let me say we have a big up stalwarts like you, You understand me?
Man,
In the business, we're doing a lot of work.
Yes, we're doing a lot of work, yes, but you are doing a lot of work where they need to do something for you down there too. Because you are doing a lot of work towards you. I seek for player, you, Ryan, the most on the program, do part in different way, but you are doing a great job.
Yeah.
You are doing a great job, man. I hope the president with a speed I listen. You do a good job.
Yeah, but I mean, it look like you pressure the man them for give me work.
Yeah, no pressure, but a reality. But when you say man do, you need then supposed to give something to do. Yeah, man like you, they need to come and send. What JFF need to do, man like they need to give you make a ID for you and send us. You come when you come and you go like we come and company training ground. You show them you come from Jamaica Football Federation, and then allow you in and you can go in and sit down and talk with the player them one-on-one. You understand?
Yeah, there you go.
These type of things. Just is your JFF film. Mr. Don't dwell if you listen. You know me how we tell them thing that you know a pause, you know how me can do already, Mr. Don't dwell. Because you are JFF know that. Mr. Don't dwell know that, Can you come to England and see how things or me operate. So him know.
Yeah.
But say me have to give him credit still. Credit Joe. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
man.
Know that.
Yeah.
So the kid, more want to work on him and try get him on his man. More you pressure it. And me know Ryan listen.
A man named Cyan Hall, I see a clickbait show. How it be a clickbait show when we just tell you about the player? How is it clickbait? Me not understand me. Me not understand. How is it a clickbait show? Then the man will just tell you. The man will call all him name. What kind of clickbait show? Easier said, Cyan Hall.
Reese Nelson, the man name, tell make a man was a Reese Nelson, me talk.
Anyone don't know that. They know what. Them not company program come talk about football if them don't know that, man. Come on, man. Them man must know that, man. You tell them man them say you the man personally come in and you talk and you tell what you come and you express them thing there. So all man know that they play for Arsenal. Come on, man.
Maybe not support Arsenal, man. Maybe it's a Tottenham fan.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
As me say, man, the youth committed to the ball in a Jamaica hand now, you know. The ball in a phone hand now, you know, to get this
Yeah.
kid, you know, get everything
Yeah.
started. You know. Mr. Chuck and all the man them were there where no ball in their hand. If you move forward toward willing to do everything and get in the World Cup team, that would be good.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Because it would be a big plus, a big L.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Them type of ball I'm supposed to glad because I want the best team for Jamaica, you know, man.
You know what I always realize though with Jamaican is the amount of players who yeah who play in wing positions who always seem to one like Jamaica have a lot of wing players. When you think about, like I said, Joby McAnuff, Garrett McCleary, you look at the players who normally come and play for Jamaica, you understand me? The whole it's so many wingers. You just check. We always getting wingers and forwards coming to play. Rarely do we get like CDMs or defenders. It's normally defenders we're getting. The people them say we need to get Olivia Babsy Grange on the show to come and talk to us about helping getting, what she can do to be a part of the process. To get.
True, that is true. That person who said that is a very important point. That Miss Grange can do that for real. But the JFF man, she never have to come on the show. But the JFF man, they can contact her too.
Yeah.
Them can go to her and contact her and say, because she captain was here. He never so hard. Three man didn't get a passport. Someone know what the difference. The guy they used to get the passport just like that. Look how quickly him start out the guys in passport. So is that thing the FIFA come in with where the guy them have to have a Jamaican book?
Yeah, but because if you don't have a passport, how you gonna be a citizen? What does it say? What are the proof you'd have that you're a citizen of the country?
Okay, I understand. Okay. Okay, I understand.
And people, I see people saying that Reese Nelson had not confirmed anything about representing Jamaica until, may I tell you this. This is breaking news still. Because it's one thing to say that, yeah, my mother is Jamaican. That don't mean that you understand me. And commitment don't mean that the player have a passport. There is a process to doing all of those things. And then we await, we await what that process is. You understand me?
Yeah, but as you said, the minister of sports can step in because they can speak to who the high commissioner over here with this because the Jamaican people appoint him, so they can one to another. It's not rocket science like
well,
how
maybe Ian would have to call in and tell us how that works. Like because
all right,
yeah.
How it work now. If I don't know, if you happy like me now is appearing to have so many boys, right? I'm a British citizen. Those kids entitled to a British book. Every one of them entitled to a British book. You understand?
Yes.
When it's your kid, as long as if you come now, man, and you come to England, come live today, and you get You get nationalization now and be a British, and you get a kid next year. That kid and the kid born in Jamaica, that kid entitled to a British book immediately.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah, but it's the same thing with Jamaica. But what they're explaining, what you're explaining is different from what happened with a lot of the person. So
Yeah, because maybe some of them are then grandparents, so the grandparents them have the birth paper for sure say yes, them was Jamaican or whatsoever. But if it's a mother or a father, it's simple. You understand?
yeah. But I think when Ian would be the best person to kind of explain how the process works, because he kind of understands some of that as to why sometimes the process is
No,
delayed. Yeah, because sometimes there are probably legitimate reasons why the from applying for citizenship to getting a passport it may be delayed. So Ian, give us a call and explain why sometimes the process is delayed. All right. But Soldier, listen, big up and
yeah,
thanks for your work, because a whole heap of move
yeah,
from here
man,
to there.
and bless up yourself, man.
Somebody said that they want you go down at the Midlands, and find a baller named Jacob Ramsey.
Jacob Ramsey, yeah.
Him down at the
Which team
Midlands.
him
Him
play
play
for?
for Newcastle, man.
Newcastle, okay. Newcastle for me. I go Beaumont tonight. Beaumont in the evening, because I sleep tonight.
Yeah, go Bournemouth. Alright, so we'll tell you who to talk to at Bournemouth now. See if we can link somebody down at Bournemouth, man, and make them see if them can talk to Light Kelly.
Light Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Light Kelly. No problem. Right, All right,
Oh
yeah.
no, sorry.
And see.
Which Ramsey play for? Jacob Ramsey play for Aston Villa. Sorry, Aston Villa.
Oh, if Aston Villa, me can go down. Me
Aston
can
Villa.
go because me have a virgin. Me have a virgin where a season ticket holder, so me can Aston Villa just down the road. So
Yeah,
I want
Aston
to.
Villa.
That's a
Sorry.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But now, wouldn't for this week,
Yeah, man, but if you can link up, if you
tomorrow.
can. You want to ask why me sitting here, Lee and Bailey there beside him. So, Soldier powerful, man. We don't want to put the ball in there. We have to make Soldier deal with it. So, Soldier, link up, Light Kelly down at Bournemouth for we know.
Light Kelly, all right.
And then tell us. Link somebody, man.
Yeah,
And then make we know.
Yeah, me don't.
All right, then.
I'm fine.
Yeah, big up yourself
All right,
again,
cool.
Soldier,
Yeah, man, bless up yourself, man. Continue to do good work, see you, man. And me say, Mr. President, Mr. Downdwell, anyone of them, Mr. Speed, I tell, Mr. Chunk, I tell him to say, oh, man, give man his man a position in this new administration. If you do something, remember I tell him that, At least I come down here, because I come down for your child still.
Oh, that's the third.
Critics, yeah, it third, yeah. I come down for your child. So you see me.
And there's a next one called Jaden Anthony at there as well,
Where? Down Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Jaden Anderson, okay. I'm going to find out from him in time reach down there later on.
Yeah.
I'm reaching about I reach about 10 o'clock tonight. And then tomorrow we drive go down and I will see if I can get in touch with them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Light Kelly and Light Kelly.
And Jaden Anthony.
Jaden Anthony, okay. All right, no problem.
All right, big up Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, so there you go, people. Ian Campbell, give me a shout now. Talk to the people then. Why does the process of citizenship to getting a passport sometimes so difficult? Hey, Baji, you see the same people that would tell me that we need to get position at GFF. You see, if they ever say that, and the same people that will cost me, Say, a long time. Man is man work for them. You see, man is man. Hey, man is. You see it? Me telling a long time. The same people them know. The people them not easy, The same people them are gonna beat you, You think the people them easy, but you. The people never gonna beat management the same way. It doesn't matter still. But I think that's a good thing, you know. So sometimes we have some people who doing, because sometimes we can speculate, you know. Sometimes we can speculate, you know. But yeah, we can speculate. But it's always good when you have somebody who have close interaction and hear the word yes, yes, I am ready. And so we big up Soldier, because of them kind of thing that we think about and we talk about. You understand me? You know? Yeah. Because now we have that, so we know that, you know, the other part of the process just began. So we big up Soldier. And a long time, him do them thing when personally, you know, interact with the ball of them when can. Not all of them, but there are few that him personally talk to them mother or them father or them brothers or sisters or to the ball of themselves. And so when he does that, he's able when he does that, he's able now to say, yeah man, this is what the player said. So the other person now can expedite whatever process there is. I don't think he because this information is recent, so I don't think he would be available. I don't know, for the Gold Cup. But Jamaica have a lot of football after the Gold Cup, like Nations League and all of that. You understand me? So, yeah. So what say you people? What are your thoughts on the player? Call in and give me your opinion on a player of this caliber. I hear that I'm getting beaten in the comment section. Ian Campbell, come and explain the natural, or Jason, or Jason not going to call. Ian, call and explain the naturalization process. Because people say it's easy. Let me call Ian, see if him can answer. Because it's Friday, you know. Ian, money there. Yeah. OG. Yeah, Mr. Campbell,
Yeah, what's up, man?
welcome to I Am Sure Sportsman. Good afternoon.
Oh, you're live?
Yes, I am alive and you are live on the show.
No, I said you're live on stream.
Yeah, I'm live on stream. I saw you in the comment section, so I
Okay.
figure you're listening because some persons.
Yeah, I was in the comment section. Yeah, I was.
Yeah. Can you explain to people, right, the process of naturalization as to why it could take a long time to get to the passport, and how and what are the processes that helps to expedite such processes to make it faster or shorter? Yeah.
All right. So naturalization. When you're not being naturalized through your parents and they have their documents intact, it usually takes a short time, say 2-3 months thereabout. Yeah. So once all documents are intact, you apply. No, when you have issues, for instance, with documents, incorrect spelling, um, late entry of name, those will, of course,
What do you mean by late
del-
entry of name? If like after a period of time you add on a father's name or something like that?
well,
What do you mean
lot
by
thereof when it doesn't happen. For instance, let's say you are applying through your grandparent, and on that birth certificate, there's no surname on it for that person, and there's
okay?
no father name on it. So there, and the person through their life, where the name Brown come from, yeah. So they have to do a late entry of name that will take a while because you have to go through RGD to demonstrate that you are in fact that particular person who was using that name for a number of years. You got old IDs, utility bills, etc., and fill the forms out because the idea is to demonstrate that you have been using this name throughout your lifetime. Yeah.
Okay.
So this takes a while. This takes a while to happen, and then again, part of the problem is that many of these persons who are applying, they are simply doing it on their own, and they don't understand the process. And let's say you are in Europe applying for a Jamaican citizenship, yeah, and you don't understand the system. So it's actually trial and error. When you have someone helping, of course, it becomes easier. Yes. So that's essentially what causes delays, and another thing that poses the challenges is when we have persons who do not understand the process that is claiming to assist people, right? Well, not claiming, they're trying to assist, but they don't actually understand. So it's like now you are driving to say Montego Bay, and you don't know the route. You take the longest route to Montego Bay, and there's a shorter route that could take you there in say a couple of hours versus a day. Yeah. So that's what's happening with all these people. These people are trying to assist.
Okay.
Yeah. So those things cause delays with players, right? All right. For instance, there is a player that got naturalized recently. John Russell. I'm gonna use his name. He had issues both at the RGD in Jamaica and registrar in England, but yet it took him only a few months to get his passport, right? Because he had somebody who's a consular expert that was helping him. Whereas another player who is processing his documents right now to play, hopefully, in the Gold Cup, it has taken him since 2018.
Wow.
Right? And he had similar issues. Again, it boils down to who is assisting the player. Yeah? So those are the issues that poses problem for players in general. Yeah?
Yeah. So you're saying then that it would be better if a player gets the assistance of someone who knows, but they may not know anybody. And aren't these players also busy? So how is that? How does that work?
Yeah, it is really challenging. I totally, it's challenging for them.
And
It
they
is
don't know.
challenging.
And they don't know none. Maybe they start out not knowing that there are issues with their parents' documents or issues with their grandparents' documents. So these are things they
Exactly. Exactly. And then when they visit the Jamaican missions overseas, the missions are not necessarily going to assist them outside of informing them of the issues. That's as far as the assistance goes. Yeah. So a mission is not going to assist them through a process with RGD because one, they don't have the resources or time to actually help them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you
So
have any solutions to some of these problems that players may encounter?
My solution is this. There needs to be some standard operating procedures developed in terms of how a player ought to apply to be naturalized as a Jamaican citizen.
Before you continue the solution, there are two questions, right? One is by Jason Gona, and his question: so does the JFF not have the ability to find a liaison to assist, so we can streamline all these things? That's one question from Jason. Then brain drain question is, in other words, if Cataract is helping you, it will take longer. Question side.
Okay, so that last question I won't answer, of course. But Jason's question I will answer. So listen. One, a person who is going to have that experience to help would be a consular officer, somebody who essentially is working in the system or has worked in the system. Because that's the type of experience you actually need. A person from PICA or from RGD independently, they won't know both sides of the coin. Yeah, because at PICA have, of course, passport, citizenship, separate. So a person who knows the passport process wouldn't necessarily know the citizenship process. At RG, the same thing exists. Now, a consular officer who is trained, they go to PICA, they go to RGD, and they learn the various elements because they have to do everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, you don't have much consular professionals out there. You probably could find one that has retired that could assist. Yeah, to develop operating procedures, and then they could put these on the JFF website. Yeah.
Okay.
That is the best case scenario. Because, all right, for instance, let me tell you the fastest route of being naturalized. Let's say you want it for the Gold Cup, for instance. So the JFF would do a letter, firstly, and send to the mission, say the High Commission in London, right? For say 7 or 8 players, if they want so much. That's a support letter that would essentially be requesting for expedited services for these players. Now the players know their job would be to gather their documents and
So
apply.
what if the player goes and apply on their own before the JFF letter? Does someone go and look for that application, or does it just get lost in the system?
It wouldn't be lost, but it would go through a process essentially.
Okay. Say my name is Travis Dre Pagan Peso.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I realize I have Jamaican heritage, and I apply, say, in Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I apply in Birmingham. That goes through. How long would that take? Given that everything is okay with my paper, how long would that take if it goes through that process with no help from anyone, just me as an individual applying?
Okay, so a few things you have to consider.
Yeah.
You have to look at the waiting list. Yeah, for appointments. That's crucial. If you have a short wait, no, that's important.
No.
Because
What I'm saying is, no, man, I'm laughing because Rob Simit says that it would be instant decline with the name that I just used. But go ahead.
Yeah, all right. So that's the first thing you have to look at. So let's assume that they have everything under control, and you are looking at, say, a 2-week turnaround to get an appointment. I'm looking at, say, 4 or 5 months. Why so long?
Okay.
Because the application leaves Birmingham, it goes to London, right? Then it leaves London, goes to Foreign Affairs. Then from Foreign Affairs, it goes to PICA. Now, when it goes to London from Birmingham, it's logged. When it goes to London, the Foreign Affairs, it's logged. Then it goes to PICA's mailing room. Then it's disseminated to the appropriate department, right? So, and then of course it must come back in the dip bag when it's finished. And bear it in mind that when you are applying for a citizenship and passport together, it's best to pay an express courier fee.
Okay.
You don't want your application in a dip bag. Because remember, passport and citizenship
these things are things that should be posted so that the players can know, because how many players know that there's even an express to pay?
The express is for the courier charges, essentially.
No, what I'm saying though is that
Yeah.
maybe the players don't even know that they can pay for it to be
This is
express.
why I'm saying to you that standard operating procedures needs to be developed for youth players and senior players and placed on the federation's website, and
Yeah.
they can also ask the foreign ministry to allow the missions to add the same thing on their website. Yeah, so there's more than one place for them to find the information. Yeah,
Yeah.
so therefore, a player would know that if I'm applying to be a Jamaican citizen, you would essentially, you're applying for your citizenship and passport together. You're gonna pay an express fee to ensure that the document leaves, say, London, directly to Jamaica, to PICA. So it doesn't go at Foreign Affairs to sit. It goes to PICA directly from the mission. Yeah? And of course, you are reducing the time, processing time right there. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
these
see.
are factors that can actually aid in speedy
So
processing
that
time.
means they need to speak with Camilla Johnson Smith to kind of
Well,
because
yes, not necessarily her. Probably the federation could approach the foreign ministry for assistance.
all right. Triple E saying that seeing that you have the standard operation procedures, why can't you put that in a document and send it to the general secretary?
I'm making no promises, but probably I should, because I have been through it several times. So probably I actually should. That's a valid point.
All right. Neil Sovereign, welcome to the show. Says, how much money could a consultant expediter request for these services? Ian,
No
who
clue.
would pay the
I have no clue.
consultant, the player, FIFA fans, players manager?
I have no clue. I've been doing this for complimentary since I've started.
Okay. Jason did send me a document when we were in the States that I think he's saying that it is similar. All right, so Jason, send me that again. And just send me it again, all right? Just send me it again. We get too much emails. Just send me it right at the top of the pile, and I'll just forward it and see. So maybe they can take different things from it and then put it on the website so persons can see. Because I understand the JFF has an operative website right now. But Nia is asking. He says, how much money could a consultant request for these services here? And who would pay?
I'm saying I'm not
And who
sure.
would pay the consultant? The player, FIFA,
I'm not sure about that.
fans, or the player manager? Okay, that's what they're not sure about. Then DV Group
I'm
says,
not sure about that.
DV Group says, management, trust me, the process works quicker if JFF fly the player to JA to do the entire process. I did my firstborn
He's
from the
right.
States and it took forever. For my second kid, I went to JA and it took 1.5 weeks. So you're also saying that if a player, but what if when they fly to Jamaica, they don't have all the documents, they can't get all the documents, they need to do deport. Would they then consider it a wasted trip?
Exactly. So the thing is that this is why the documents must be first gathered and checked before anything else happens.
Before they fly to Jamaica.
So, yeah, listen, management, I have dealt with so much players, yeah, and I've seen so much different situations. And I think eventually I'm going to probably do a standard operating procedure.
Yeah.
And also factor in the nuances that I've experienced in it and how to treat each. Yeah. Because there are means of treating each nuance, because building a procedure, you must also look at the nuances and how to address each one, right? Like if they come up, someone, okay, this is how this should be handled. You can't just write.
Yeah.
This is that. So it will take a while to develop because you have to look at the what ifs, right? Because yes, you can go on any Jamaican mission's website or PICA's website, and the procedures are there to follow. But what if you have a deviation? What if there are issues? What do you do? Because anyone can go and look about their
So the best one of the
their
better advice
passport.
is probably to say to players, just put an appeal out there. I mean, maybe it won't have a big effect. You know, you don't want to do spear fishing and not net fishing. You understand?
Listen, what the players should do. What the players should do.
Hold on. What we can say is, listen, if you're out there or you're listening, or you know somebody, on your vacation, instead of going to Dubai, spend it in Jamaica, and then use the same time to see if you can sort out that, right? For those who probably can't afford to, and there are others that maybe the federation can put together a plan once they have their documentation to fly them in when they have camps and stuff for them to sort out all of that. I think that is what happened with Dante Casanova. He came and he got his sorted out in Jamaica. And I remember when Drew, what's her name, midfielder from Chelsea, she came to Jamaica and got her sorted out as well. Drew Spence? Spencer. And Neo says money is the best incentives. Ian has his job, but this is an opportunity for a consultant to step in the gap and fulfill a need. All right, that's a good point. That's an immediately employment available. You have to go to the source. Docs have to be in order first, right? That's GS Gary says we have to check the documents before flying them in. Yeah,
definitely.
All right,
Document
then.
must be checked before you attempt to fly anyone.
Carlton says that he get it from all his kids. Yeah, because Solji, it's a little different with you because you're like first generation. You understand me? You're the father, you're there. So it's kind of, I think it's a little bit, because it is easy for you, it don't mean that the person who is relying on their grandparents, it is easy for them, especially if the grandparents is dead. Yeah.
Not only being deceased, but the real issue is that many persons go overseas and divorce themselves from Jamaica. And this is a reality.
And when they divorce themselves from Jamaica, though, they also divorce their Jamaican names.
Even that. So, and that's a reality because this is why there are so many players that have issues. Because when they go to look for dance, you hardly find cases where everything is straightforward. Hardly find those. Hardly.
Yeah.
Even in some of the younger players, they have a multitude of issues.
Right. So I've just gotten this stuff from Jason again. So I'm going to send these to. No? Yeah. To Mr. Chang. Maybe you can also peruse them, Ian, and to see if you can use from them to sort out your standard operating procedure that you're going to do. Yeah. But what is the quickest possible time for a person to move from, if all things are in order? All right, Neil, I'll send it to you as well. If all things are in order, right? Ian, what is the shortest possible time for a person to get their Jamaican citizenship and passport?
I'm going to use an example. Kevin Stewart got his passport under 5 weeks.
Under 5 weeks?
Yes, Kevin Stewart.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm using real life examples.
So under 5 weeks, he was able to. He had his all And that is with all things being accurate.
All things were accurate. Came to me, I checked it. He got an appointment basically instantly and applied, went down, and in
And
the
what
process, he
was
got
he
through.
first generation or grandparents?
I think he was first generation.
Okay, because does it take longer when it is based on grandparents?
No, once documents are intact, it's the same time.
It doesn't matter. Okay, Mr. Porter
It
is saying
doesn't make a
24
difference.
days. He's saying 24 days to be exact.
Yeah, okay, right. Because
Excuse me.
that's what happened with him essentially. And of course there was support from the federation, etc., where that's also concerned, where he's concerned.
One of the other things is that a lot of times when we see the female football team at work, there's an appearance like the process of them getting their stuff always seem to be, you know, way faster than the men.
I don't think so.
Is it? Oh, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think the planning is what is different. They don't wait till the last minute to start the process.
Oh, you're saying the process is the same
The
time,
females
but it is the planning.
The planning. The females tend to plan better.
Okay.
That is what I've seen.
Okay. So when we see like Drew in the team, you said that the plan was in action long ago. We are just seeing the ending of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I've
Okay.
dealt with a few female footballers and they're much more organized. Sorry guys, but gentlemen, but this is just the truth. They're more organized. Their documents are usually looking intact normally. So that's the difference.
Okay.
And if there are issues, they are more willing to go and address them.
Yeah. But the elite
They're more
players,
aggressive.
like, and when I use the term elite players, right? And by elite players, I mean those who play in the Premier League. Do they have enough time to do some of these things and to go in for appointments and go to consulate and all of those things?
They have day offs. All of them have day offs.
But what about the man who plays in Manchester and have to go to London? How does that work?
They have a day off.
Okay. So you say, and it's day of the man who lives in Manchester can easily end up in London and go back to Manchester.
Yes. Again, it comes back to planning because Birmingham would be better for that person.
Okay.
Yeah. So it all depends. It comes down to of course planning. Make sure you have everything planned properly. That is very important.
Okay. Some good insight inside here, because I know you and Mr. Porter are also doing some significant work. I know, different person. I know, like Soldier, like I say, he does some work over there in England, but he's different. He's an in your face kind of person. He
Okay.
finds the player, he goes up to them and he talks to them directly. You understand me? Or meet with them mother and them father. That is how we always doing it. You understand me? So he does it differently. Him doing on phone call business. Him go talk to people, and when he talk to them, he say, "Yeah, man." This person say yes, and then he says, "All right, take it from there." Like today, he revealed a player that he interacted with, who said, "Yeah, man, yeah,
Okay.
man." You understand me? So he says now it's time to take it from there. Yeah. All right, but I know you have your take
it's not
on it.
necessarily easy.
Yeah, I know you also had your take on the Ivan Toney situation. So because we're discussing that, I mean, what are your views on it? And then you can go.
Well, listen, the player made his mistakes and he must face the consequences of it. Basically, I won't say anything further because you don't want to badmouth a player when they fall into situations. So I wish him all the best and hope that he serves his band and come back and be successful. That's all I can say where he's concerned.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful. Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, man. Thanks, Ian.
No problem, man.
Yeah,
Take
man.
care.
Yeah, man. I appreciate the insight. All right. That was Ian Campbell for you. All things citizenship and passport. All right. So yeah, calling people. Give me your thoughts. Right. We have a few more minutes to go. No, he can't play for Jamaica. Give me a prediction as well for the LYNX Cup. The games are on today. Cavaliers, with the opportunity to get into a final. How about you, Dre? What say you about your one view? You worried? Mm, talk to me. And Dre, you worried? Oh, he's worried about the Lakers. Oh yeah. Yeah. Lakers look like they will be swept. They are in serious problems, man. Serious problems. Yep. Serious problems they are in. You understand me? Um oh, you see, you never read about top of you. All right, boss. All right, boss. I hear you. 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 Yeah, people. So, um, yeah, like I said yesterday, the regular girls, they have 2 games coming up. Make sure you go out and support them. They play in Puerto Rico, and this is the send off for the fans. Again, I want to encourage you. Yeah, they keep on saying that he is Jamaican or he has Jamaican heritage. That's two different things, because every time they spoke about Jamal Murray, they say that he is they say the Canadian Jamal Murray, right? They say the Canadian Jamal Murray. So is he Jamaican or does he have Jamaican heritage? Two different things. So we need to make sure that we verify that. Yep. It is Super Friday, and as usual, we ask you to send in your super stickers and your super chat. Want to also congratulate Mikel Antonio on advancing to the conference, the Europa Conference League finals. Yes, yeah, Mikel Antonio and his West Ham team have qualified for the finals of the, yep, Conference League. El Grande Hero, bless up yourself. Brethren, who is a Jamaican? Jason, we've gone back to this. All right, people, who is a Jamaican? All right, because having Jamaican heritage, does that make you Jamaican? Is Jamal Murray a Jamaican? There you go. Thank you, El Gradiro. Yeah, yeah. Who is a Jamaican? Question of the day from Jason Guna. Who is a Jamaican? Question of the day from Jason Guna. Who is a Jamaican? Who is a Jamaican? Brain Drain says people who attend high school are Jamaicans by definition. Rob Simit says, is Patrick Simit Jamaican since he represented USA? Brain Drain says, oh, people who attend high school in Jamaica are Brain Drain. Come on. Come on, Brain Drain. Don't do that. All right? Jamaicans are the citizens of Jamaica and their descendants in the Jamaica. Oh, and their descendants in the Jamaican diaspora. Okay. All right. So Jamal Murray father is from Peso's era. Is he Jamaican though? I don't. I'm asking. All right. We have a call. Yeah. Gunners boss.
Jamaican.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, me a Jamaican. You can't say. I mean, like, good day, people in the life. Good day, Jason Gunner. And then I go like when we talk at truth because we sugarcoat this season. Man, man.
Yeah, man. We hear the people hearing you. Who is a Jamaican? Is Jamal Murray a Jamaican?
No. Jamal Murray mother and father go to Canada from they was 8, 9 years old. Jamal Murray born in Canada, never raised in Jamaica, maybe never visit Jamaica. I don't know if he visit Jamaica, but we can't say I'm a Jamaican. I'm a Canadian. That's Jamaican heritage, Jamaican parentage.
Okay.
Yeah, but because the Jamaican heritage, you know, we always run up and own everybody and when we not die. I mean, if just Jamal Murray own Jamaica, I know that all Jamaican funk master Sterling, the lightweight MMA, UFC champions, 4-time defending champions, born in Long Island, New York. His mother and his father come out meet America from them was teenagers going to high school. He born here, but he owned Jamaica. For the first time 2 months ago, I visit Jamaica and he took it upon himself to go to Maxfield Park Children Home and he made that is now his number one charity. And he tell the people about it over here. So me never say I'm Jamaican, but you can't tell him them are Jamaican. Every day man people fight on Twitter when them call him.
All right.
Or the social media for calling him.
All right, listen to this now. Jason Guna says, I currently don't have a current Jamaican passport and I was born in the United States to Jamaican parents. Am I a Jamaican?
No, you can't be a Jamaican, buddy. You're born in America. My people them will born in American because the American passport them have American. Listen, it's what's on your birth certificate at the end of the day. You can become naturalized, but you can't say you're a Jamaican when your parents them born in Jamaica and you're not born there. And that's for your birth certificate, brother. And that's how you view it.
Okay. All right.
No, but
XYZ Thompson says you don't have to be born in a country to be a citizen as long as he or she have a passport. So what he's saying is that if Jamal Murray have a Jamaican passport, he's a Jamaican.
No. I'm just saying the same thing I'm saying. I said people can be naturalized, but him don't need to be naturalized. Him don't need. Why would Jamal Murray need a Jamaican passport? Having an American passport that can take him anywhere of the world with with none or less question asked. Why would he want a Jamaican passport? I need a Jamaican passport.
So are you a Jamaican, Gunners boss?
Me?
Yeah.
Then when me a big man, I go to America, brother. When me a big man, me start travel. Me start travel from 1991. Me start for England and America. Me have a British passport. Me don't know if that means much to me.
All right, so let me ask you this. All right, so fine. So, your grandkids that are born in the States, are they Jamaicans?
No, them are Americans.
But their parents are Jamaican though?
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them are Jamaican, some of them are American.
So why are they American but they are not Jamaican?
Because they're not Jamaican are on the birthday, but Jamaican are on the.
Oh, so anything So,
The man is man. Man is man. If people, you know that, well, let me say something
I'm
to
just
you. Let me
asking,
not
you know.
interrupt you. No, let me tell you something, man.
Yeah.
People, you know, get pregnant at Jamaica, you know, and to them have them visa, you know. Then wait till the last, till when them are ready to have baby, then run to America, go have the baby, you know, and them call them the baby, the anchor baby, you know, anchor them down in America, cause, you know, want them to have the Jamaican identity and the Jamaican, as the opportunity and the privilege. When they are Jamaica, them want, so then give them America, them turn them in American. If a woman get pregnant now, and she feel like she's going to leave America, to Jamaica today, and she go to America and have her baby tomorrow, she's an American citizenship and a Jamaican citizen.
So when a man passport expire, which country is he a citizen of?
What do you mean when your passport expire?
It's a passport that can expire, man.
No, what do you mean when the passport expire?
When you have an expired passport, where does your citizenship lie at that time?
My passport identify what my citizenship like.
You said is your birth certificate?
On a birth certificate and that can expire.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying no. My birth certificate cannot expire. It's born in Jamaica, Victoria Jubilee Hospital. Anywhere me go in the world, if people get naturalized citizenship in the United States or the United Kingdom or Germany.
All right.
That is still gonna say Jamaican.
Right. Chris, I have a question for you.
That never changed. Bring it.
All right. A person have a question for you. He said, if a pig is born in a goat pen, is it a pig or a goat?
A police system. Me not answer that the question. Put a $20 super sticker on the way answer that the question. I mean, what kind of madness that you are?
No, it's Chris King.
Brother, when you have them the kind of question, they feel them go ask some guy over the radios where I try to look at unnecessary conversation, Christian. No disrespect to you, but what kind of question that you ask me? Anyway, I have bad is a hard, anyway, I goat bad is a goat. No, you get the answer. And when you ask me those kind of question, those scientific questions, you put a super sticker on the thing, so they're super pride. If I have $2, me are going to find me there watch about an hour now, and I see one super chat in there, 2 minutes of credit card to put something in there, highlight it in. But my name's man knows to do it in there.
Yeah.
We don't have to expose.
All right, let me just read these two comments while you're on it. Neo says, someone of Jamaican heritage may be entitled to Jamaican citizenship. They may be of Jamaican ethnicity and therefore are Jamaicans. Nationality, ethnicity, and citizenship, however, are different things. All right, then Brain Drain says, don't trust anyone as Jamaican without high school. So him say, if you not go high school at Jamaica, Brain Drain with him super sticker, say you're not. Yeah.
Thanks. Big up yourself, Brain Drain, but high school with kindergarten have nothing to do with it, brother. Where you born, people born them pick me at America, and from them reach 1 year old, them send them to Jamaica, and them grew up younger school there. And anytime them turn 18, 19, 20, if the parents them just care them go let them down there. So for instance, management. My son now, Nyran have a little boy now. And him feel like say, him have carry little boy got Jamaica and leave him with Camille, right? Because him do other things and him not have time to take care of the boy, but him know grandma will take care of the little boy. No, this little boy can be a Jamaica from him a 1 year old from when Nyran bring him down here, you know, until when him turn 18, you know. Anytime him turn 18, him gone back to America and him own if him father will bring him back or whatever. Him is an American.
But do you know, Piney? If you come to Jamaica and you have a child, your wife come to Jamaica next month and she get pregnant and stay here and have the child is an American, though the child is born in Jamaica.
That's a different thing because American people have that privilege. And I don't think it's everybody neither. I think it's just people. It's just people, military people and everything. I don't know if that is everybody, you know. Unless the people them have, there is ways to go around that. But I am not going to dive into what I don't know. My opinion and my belief is your birth certificate say where you born. If me no other individual want to come now and claim America and say, no, yeah, Jamaica no my thing, America my thing. That is me in my mind. But not if somebody else see me otherwise, that's how it go, because I was not born there. But people, Jamaican like me say now, we like As soon one time it was Reggie Miller. And Reggie Miller have no Jamaican connection. I think for whatever reason, everybody say Reggie Miller, Jamaican, or Cyril Miller, them man. Every time Jamaican want to come one people, they never visit, they never come out with them, talk about, oh, we ever say we own them. Them not adapt with culture or nothing. Whether they, you understand me, they not eat no oxtail and rice and peas and none of them things. They never eat none of them things. We can't call burger belly people out Jamaican, man. You have to born there and know the culture and go on through the thing. Or if you're born there, you left and you little and go there, then you know us, you know the thing. But if you're born American, say you're Jamaican, man. And people can't do that. The man a Canadian brother, but now he do good and he's successful and he do good, and now we want to own him like it a benefit to anything. And we for Jamaican. We for Leon Bailey are Jamaican. And Raheem Sterling. Whether them have English documents or not, they are Jamaican. They was born in Jamaica, raised up in Jamaica to an extent, and them they are Jamaican.
Okay. So once you're not born in a place, you're not considered to be.
You can be a naturalized citizen by getting your citizenship after doing whatever it requires to get your citizenship. So that makes you a dual citizen.
Let me give you this one. This is a real life example. Jason says my aunt was taken to Ethiopia when she was 3, had kids with another Jamaican. They were not recognized as Ethiopians or seen as Jamaicans. In bracket, they were stateless until they got Jamaican citizenship.
All that, but then be Ethiopia legally. And then again, there's a thing about this. Again, Jason Gunner. You have to understand, different countries have different rules and different laws when it comes to the immigration and immigrants and how them deal with immigration. So yeah. I don't know of that one, and I will not say you're lying or you're telling the truth. But I never know of that,
Okay. All right. I see Peter was trying to call. So, but big up yourself, man.
Before me run, we have a conversation yesterday. I told you the Lakers is going down and maybe five.
Yeah, man.
And just said, all you LeBron stands over here, LeBron this, LeBron that. No more championship team. Miami Heat, let's go. Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler are the best combo left in the league right now.
Really?
No, Jamal Murray and Joker. I joke, man. Are we Jamal Murray and Joker?
Yeah.
With Jamal Murray and Joker. Right now, the best combo that left in the league. And them, like me tell you yesterday, the Lakers don't can't throw nothing at these guys where them cannot withstand. Any weather you play, you come them any storm, them going weather it and come back. Last night I've been saying that from game 1 after 2 happened, And people talk about Lakers come back and drop it to 2. But if you come back from 21 to 2 and the people them still beat you by 8 or 10, they win you going out. So this is what it is. Sorry for the LeBron stand, yeah. That's me I say. Don't no more ring phone, so I can't come size up with Michael Jordan. We have a problem with Hey, man, I need you. Who is the LeBron, the most ardent LeBron fan you have coming on this platform? Because I want to destroy what a LeBron fan.
Brain Drain, he just sent in a $2 super chat saying LeBron is king.
Yeah, of course, you're king. But all right, tell Brain Drain. I'm calling you out Brain Drain. Let us hook up farmer debate and do a thing over here. I'm here you debate Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. Career accomplishment and achievement. From where, if you want to start it from high school, we can start from there. If you want to start it from college, where LeBron has never been, we can
Brain Drain cannot. He's an AI.
Oh, artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a cyborg. No, man, but AI can do the work.
He's kind of straight because he started out on these streams as OGs. He used to have, what is his name? Something another Shutter. And I think he changed his name to Brain Drain. But he went to Calabar, so I don't know at what point did he transform from being a human to an AI. But he went to Calabar.
So Brain Drain never called it.
He
never called it, man.
you can't find him anywhere. You can't see a picture of him. But he was
So
at
we
Boys
cannot
Champs
say,
too. He was at Boys Champs
so we cannot say,
and somebody spotted him at Boys Champs. But when they took the picture, of him at Boys Champs and they look in the camera, they couldn't find the picture again.
oh, okay, so hold on now. Let me ask you something now. So that means to say, we're being rude. We're being rude to brain drain. We can't say he or she. What we have to go say?
He said that he's a
Because we are
humanoid.
humanoid. So we just say the humanoid brain drain. Well, I want to have this conversation. So anyone who wants to have this debate, anyone who wants to have the LeBron James versus Michael Jordan debate.
All right.
I
So
am
you
saying,
hold on. So what if the person beat you?
me? No. We are to globalize the channel in a
Okay. So
discussion. We
you
are
want to
having
debate?
anybody
You want to debate what? That LeBron is not the king? What you
that
want?
Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player ever touched that orange looking rock on the planet.
You want to debate somebody that Michael Jordan is a greater basketball player than LeBron James?
He is the greatest basketball player in the history of basketball. That's what I want to tell people.
You want to
Yeah.
debate somebody?
I have done over the years. I've done extensive research, and I have my documents. I have my paper and my pen. I'm ready. So somebody take me on in that conversation because I'm looking for a body in this conversation. I'm ready. Yeah, man. So
All right.
organize it, man.
When we find somebody,
Find one of these people.
yeah. When we find somebody, I'll let you know. Gunners,
Find
boss.
somebody. Yeah, man. Find somebody and call me out and make we have this discussion one day, man. And we know say people this discussion might send with viral. And a long time we don't go viral, you know. We need another viral moment. So on time we get a viral moment, and getting a viral moment, we can get another 5,000 subscribers to the viral moment. So bring it on. Now we are putting Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. We are all channel have to be open.
No, but we have to give the person who win at least 50 US just to make it fun.
No. Well, yeah, why not? You see, if we have to give the person 50 US,
No, we're just doing that because just to you know.
That is not a problem because I don't want the 50 US. I will be sending the 50 US over Maxfield Park home to buy one.
How you know? How you know you're going to win? How you know you're going to win?
I already won before the debate is started, son. I'm that confident. I know I got my stuff, and I know the people. I know the people in the comment section.
Remember, debating is not just having information; it's how you present the information.
Then what are the management? Me, I come here, not trying to be Mr. Fancy Lad, being me, trying to talk to you. And the people them hear me attack and listen when they say, and if they have the time, them look and see the truth they attack. And me know how to present myself, you know. I know how to set a table, man. Just bring that second person to the table and let's do this. And we set up a data, we publicize it, and make the people them know say it's going down and it's over here, and we make all of the elite them come and them drop them super sticker. We're not going to do this for free now. Yeah, we have put up the cash shop and we have put up everything. We're getting all this money for this debate. So bring it on. The 50 US dollar, no, me put up my money. If me have to put up something, and I will donate that money where I put up when I beat
you think you're going to win? So the debate is Michael Jordan is the greatest.
He's the greatest basketball in the history of basketball. He's the greatest basketball player in the history of basketball.
All right, people, you hear that? And Pine Action says that he will challenge any man, any woman, young or old, 4 or 5 of you at any time on this topic. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketballer of all time, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So, you see, I'm in a car. Make him get him time now. Me just come and throw my line out there. So, me know me have a hook up. Come
right,
in.
boss.
Jason go there. You afraid of it? Big up yourself still. It's bad, brother. Me I tell you like me vex with Arsenal. Me not think me a follow. From 1990, from after Invincible, the last thing that we get out title, we've been struggling from that. I know they have used all kind of sympathy. Tell the manager and the coach of Arsenal, say, listen, Next man up. So you can't have one man. I pay him a bag of money and say when the defense done him go down. You have to find a next man who you can plug and play immediately if one man go down. No, no, nothing.
Somebody
Put it up
ask.
on yourself.
Somebody asking if you are Skip Bayless.
Skip Bayless? Skip
Yeah,
Bayless a troll, man. Skip Bayless is a troll. I ain't Skip Bayless. I want to tell you, I would happy to have Skip Bayless on this platform.
No, man. More your debate. More your debate. Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp, a good guy, man. I like Shannon Sharp, you know. I like him keep it real, you know. Me see it, even though him is a blabbermouth, him keep it real. Even for the Jamorant situation and thing, me hear matter. Fine, man, the other man call because if me talk, we never done.
All right, go on, boss.
Next time you send me the link and I come on the show, we can have a conversation. And then the show Sunday?
Yeah, you have to some of the time, man. You see the dragon business, me can't manage on the show.
That man is man. Me turn, which dragon?
The huffing and the puffing. You know what me I talk about, man. You know what dragon spit.
But
What dragon?
not see me I do that. What kind of fire? No, man, when me come, me no curse.
No, me not talk the curse.
Over here.
No, think about it though. I the fire come out a smoke. You know what me I talk about, man.
Listen me now, man. Listen me now. Let me say something to you, man. This is a video podcast, and some people get it for audio. Therefore, them now watch me, you know, but you have to, this is not where the FCC go and come down on you and tell you that somebody is doing that and doing that. Here is where we become ourselves and do things we cannot do on radio and on national broadcasting. So therefore, me not think say, viewers, on the start type if I don't have a problem with me being a smoking head. Because I've been doing this for me now.
We never say me have a problem. We never say me have a problem. Hey, go on, man. You take a next call. Can you see it though?
Management, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Me a plan that thing, you know. Cause next, before the year done, you know. I feel like we are going to do a show over here. But my show now is like a different thing, management. You have to go allow me the platform to do my show, my way, you know. I mean, I don't cuss nobody, you know. But more time, me have to go drape all them Jason Goon and them drill weather. Drill anyway, I know the thing going on. Because them over chat and laugh, you know. We need a different flavor. We need to start mix up the I'm sure podcast network now. I make we do some of that thing. Like right now, me I come see me start compile from the other day. I have about 350 voice notes. And I want to figure out how I can get them into an audio podcast of different people talking on a platform and see what we can do with it. Because we need to give the people them content, you know. TV, I don't know, you know, man, are streaming everybody. Listen, man, give me 2 more minutes, Carla. Hold on. I'm streaming everybody, I'm going to win it. You see, ESPN attack now, say, them have to go start the streaming. TV and radio are done, brother. You find out the formula, build the formula. I tell you, step up the platform and make them some little joke or some little thing where some people can laugh and talk about. So, you put some other people for the platform now. Make the platform run. All 4 or 5 show a day. We can get some people. But me want my show now. You know my show going to be now. You know me want my show to be. What my show to be? A once a month and a Friday evening. A Friday evening, and we call it Stress-Free Friday at the end of the month. And we give something to the females, them, and them thing there, and drag some people over here. Some win some credit and some $50 and some little thing. We have to start it out. We have to talk out here and set up a thing. Stress-free mountain. Last Friday every month we want to watch it.
What is chat and laugh?
Chat and laugh is a thing, man. You go on YouTube or for Instagram and check it out, man. It's a brother when him lava from in the Bronx, you know? Okay. During the pandemic, the 3rd year now, him start out a thing and them just sit under them house and link up with some people like me there. So just like what we are doing now and them just talk and give you a quicker than them and the whole of them.
All right. Be gone.
Me I give them a free plug.
No, call some name no. Me not want them the name they call away. We don't want them the name they call away.
Listen, man. Listen, tell you something.
Me don't want them, brother. You think me want them go on point? Hey, we think me want them go on point and show and say, hey, you see all the one over there, so wear the big glasses, they look big yet one. And stuff. No, so anyway.
That's what I'm tell you something. Every pub you see in this media space here, hold on enough. You see this space here, every publicity is good publicity because you see, the moment you go talk about the one fan, I am sure sports with the big glasses, she just send some of your fan them over here for see where we are going with over here. You never know what that's how it works. There's no bad publicity in this media here.
Hey,
That's
Gunners
why
boss,
Charles Stanley
let me
is
go
the
take the
god
next
of
call.
the media.
Let me go take the next call. Let me take the next call before the show then.
Yeah, man. We have to talk to you after here later. When we leave work, the car.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Once we get rid of the devil. Big up yourself, Colin Sinclair. Gunners boss, see El Granero drop a super chat because of a Siloquet, him say. Siloquet. Let me call back. Peter was trying to call. Oh my God, Gunners boss, bless up yourself. Gunners boss, anyone want to debate him, you know? LeBron James, Jordan. Let us know, we set it up. Because we're talking about. Peter, sorry about that.
No man, the man entertaining, brethren. You know, him should go into mental therapy and help out some people. Yeah, man. But greetings.
Yeah, man,
You know,
greetings, Peter.
yeah, I was always of the opinion, they say, that the JFF, that the players should be, the owner should be on them to get their documents together. And after listening to Ian, I realized that it's not just getting the documents together, it's however they go about the process. Because you can correct me if I'm going to paraphrase what he said. He said John Russell got his documents within 2 months or so, right?
Yes.
And
And
I mean, his passport.
Kevin Stewart as well.
And he said, right. And he said, well, I leave it on Kevin Stewart because Kevin Stewart, everything was intact. But he draw a comparison to John Russell and another player, which I won't call his name because he didn't call his name. And he said they had similar issues, but that player has been trying since 2018. That to me is very profound because if you have two players with similar situation, no, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how I hear him say, basically, that they have similar issues, but one got his passport in 2 months and the other started the process in 2018. And he basically said because of who was advising the player. So what that says to me, man, is that I have now changed my stance where I am now in agreement with a lot of people who have said on these platforms, commenters, listeners, panelists, that the GFF should have somebody that streamline that process. Because if you have two players with similar situation and one take 2 months and the other is taking 4 years, then it definitely means the GFF need to step in and find a way to streamline the process. So, because can you imagine a player like that? You know how much commitment, I'm going to use the C word this time in a good way, it takes from a player to be fighting to get Jamaican citizenship for 4 years. I mean, I hear what's his name? Andre Gray, right? Yeah, Andre Gray said it took him about 5 years.
Yeah.
No, just imagine if the GFF had a way to streamline that process. Andre Gray could have been representing Jamaica a long time ago in his prime. We got Andre Gray at the tail end of his career. And when you think about that situation, makes you wonder how many more players that we may have lost through that process. Players who just get frustrated or the thing just don't go through and there's nobody to help them and them just say, okay, forget it. You know, and what is more profound now, which I'm going to end on this, and you can elaborate. We've been having overseas based play. You know, managers, I was probably a little boy when a person named Lenny Dennis represented Jamaica. You know, that's the first English overseas-based player that I can remember. You know how long that is? And throughout all them years, throughout decades, we have had English-based players, overseas-born English players representing the country. And you want to tell me that in this year, 2023, we still have a man that applied from that's starting, and it's taken him 4 years to get here. So I I been this on your program already that I believe Captain Borrell, the late captain, that he had a certain charisma about him, and I think he knew how to build relationship, which is a good attribute of being a good leader. And I don't know, you know, I sometimes wonder what Michael Ricketts' role is, because if it's, because he just seemed to be a figurehead. I don't really see, the captain was very visible. The captain was very present. The captain, just like when soldiers, I want him come to England and say, yeah, man, which player you have lined up? You understand? Mike Ricketts seemed to be, and I said this on your program already, seemed to be too silent, too laid back, too whatever. I think he's the man, as the head of the JFA, that should be helping fostering some of these relationships, even with Olivia Graham. And so that when players start a process, it shouldn't take them this long. He proved that it shouldn't take that long by saying what he said and drawing the comparison between these two players. So, again, we see a deficiency in the JFA, even though we see them moving in the right direction. And I would like to hear how you feel.
No, I think
about
so, and I
that.
think sometimes you can't even compare leadership style, because you have different leadership style. So I don't know if a style of leadership affects it. What I think I agree with Ian is creating standard operational procedures, because I am a proponent of putting systems. I believe that once you have proper systems, you just fit people in. I think too often, just generally across Jamaica, what we do, we put people in positions and hope they will do things, instead of creating effective system and then plug people in that. And so that is where I agree with Ian, that if we have the best procedures in place, then things will work more seamlessly. I believe, and I think that is what, instead of looking at personnel, look at what are the systems in place. There's a reason why all the Mitsubishi Lancers come out the same way. It don't matter if the man there have one leg or one hand. All the cars come out the same way, because it's not the person, it is a system. It is a system that enables the consistency and the speed at which things are done. So I that would be my recommendation. Like what Ian said, just put up the proper systems, set the systems in place, so everyone knows how to move from point A to point B to point C to point D, and then that is driven by personnel. So have the system first, and then put the personnel in place, and then I think we will fix some of the issues that we have.
Yeah, but it's a JFF that is
Yeah,
responsible for
ultimately
putting
it is.
these
Yeah, man.
these
Ultimately, it is their
right.
responsibility. Yeah. We can't. There's no two way around that. But Neo has a comment on screen. He says almost every other federation has an in-house expediter to assist with recruitment of overseas players. Some federations, example Suriname, created a special expedited passport for players with dual nationality. I don't think that special passport that Suriname uses would be applicable in Jamaica's situation. But like I said, we have to find the best systems that work for us. I don't think what is used in Suriname would be would be work would work in our context, because of our constitution as a nation. Yeah.
Yeah, but um yeah, but that's the reason why you know that you have to. I mean, I think Michael Ricketts was on one of the. I don't remember which platform he came on, and he was talking. It might have been yours, and he says that he wanted to do a brainstorm with some of you guys on the YouTube platform and see how they can make processes better. And you said this what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
This is
I
a
think he
good
did. I think there was a time when he was on the radio. I remember when he came out on the radio, and then he came on the platform. That probably a year ago. I can't. Don't tie me down to the date. But he had these. I think Tuesday afternoon where he said that persons come in. I don't know how many persons took up the opportunity to do that. To meet. I don't know if anybody actually did it, but there was that in place indeed, and even a challenge was issued to the persons who were vlogging to do it. I don't think anyone took the initiative to arrange and organize any sort of meeting to do that. So it never really. I can't recall it happening. If it did, I don't know. But you're right that there was that was proposed at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, man, because you know what, we want to help them be a better JFF.
Yeah.
We wanted a new JFF, but I think it was you who said, you say, hey, we don't get a new JFF.
All right, people,
but
welcome
we get a
again.
better JFF. And we all want them to succeed. And so if we can help them, because I believe, man, all these ideas, like even it might just something that them don't, and it would be really profound that you would think that a federation that has been recruiting overseas based players, especially from the UK, for over a decade, would not have something in place. I would not think to have something in place to streamline the process. It's just beyond me. I don't understand it. Maybe majority of these players was always the ones doing it on their own and getting the documents, and whoever get them documents, and who don't get them documents, so be it. We just use what we have. But man, just bother me, man, to think that we getting some of these players at the tail end when we could have got them earlier,
Yeah.
when they could have even contributed more. And how many players have we lost during this whole thing out of the frustration of this stuff, So it's just food for thought, man. And maybe next time you get one of them like Chung or one of them, there need to be something. I need to foster a relationship between them, Bobsy Grange, and the counselor. You know what I mean? If it's not even just for this reason, because this we would have loved to see these players in the Jamaican
What
shirt
would be good.
earlier.
I am hoping that persons like you and Jason Goon and some of these other guys and Cranky, some of you guys in the diaspora, maybe this is something that that management really can take up everything, like Jason Goon is suggesting. But maybe it's something you should probably do and just see if, all right, let us see that this, I don't want to say affect us, but this is so important, especially for persons in the diaspora, that maybe you should form a group of 6 of you and probably involve Ian in that, and then have the discussion and probably set that up. I don't see why even Mr. Chung said it, that they're open to having dialogue. So there is at least those public utterances that I think paves a way for the engagement. So why not create something, a group of 6 or 5 persons, and say, okay, let's reach out to them, set up a meeting. He has come out publicly and said that. And let's talk about how we can do this. And then from there, see how it goes. Maybe that is something that can be done, because sometimes doing it on the platform alone is not enough.
Yeah, man, I hear you. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm here to help in any way I can, but I was thinking because you are there,
Yeah,
closer to
but
the
I
action.
think people don't realize I am you see, because I move more than a lot of you guys, That is the problem.
Yeah.
So I am not I am people do not get this wrong. I'm very stable mentally, but I'm not stable. So I
Yeah.
am in between. And then there I have other things. I lead a large
Right.
organization, so it is not as easy. And then there are other things that I'm helping with as well, where the football is concerned. So I can't help with everything, but I'm saying that they have admitted that they need help. So why not other people? Because it's not like it's going to be demanding a whole lot out of you, but you have the
Yeah.
expertise and the knowledge, and you have the concerns. And instead of having, okay, let management express our concern, let coaches this, let Ryan, let them express. We can come together. We have similar concerns. Let's engage them as they have suggested in some discussion and hear where things goes from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see Michael Ricketts be a little more visible, a little
You
more
see what you see
vocal,
what I tell you. You see Stefan right. Already I tell the people themselves are unstable. You see, so we never want to use that word.
Yeah, man. Michael Ricketts can. Listen. I don't know what the man do. Maybe he's a silent. You know, you have some people who really work behind the scenes and you don't even know. But I just feel as a leader, he should be more present and upfront and visible, and making some of these, building some of these bridges and relationships with different organizations that can assist the JFL. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that's his strong job. I don't know, but I know when the farmer, when Captain was there, the late Captain, that he was very good at that. And Michael Ricketts seemed like a nice guy. Seemed like a very, what I mean, like a guy you
Yeah.
just, have a
Yeah,
drink
but
with.
like I
So
said, call a couple of persons, man, and
yeah.
engage him, and you understand and see where it goes from there.
All right, sir.
Hey, Peter,
Respect.
always appreciate it. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah, man. Cool.
yeah. All
Yeah.
right, blessings. All right. Yeah. So, um, yeah, man. So, bam. So that's that. Soji, Pine Action says. Well, Pine Action. Soji says. Pine Action. Soji says that he is ready to challenge you in the LeBron versus Michael Jordan's debate. That will be a very interesting one. Oh my God. That will be very interesting. You understand me? So we're looking out for that challenge. We need three more super sticker, super chat, and then we'll close. But that's it. Listen, make sure you go and check out the LYNX Cup, right? The LYNX Cup is up. The Link Cup is on. Big game. You understand me? Don't Beholden versus Cavaliers and Harborview versus Portmore United. All right. Listen, it has been 2 hours and 13 minutes under the weather, but was able to be on to provide you with the content. Hope you enjoyed it. For those who are watching on the rewatch, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting I Am Sure Sports on another Super Friday. We are truly grateful for all the love and the support, for all the likes, the shares, the comments, the calls, the persons who turn up on the panel whenever we invite them, whenever we post the link. We thank you. For all the super stickers, um, no matter how small they're appreciated, right? For all the super chats, we thank you. Certainly a fun-filled discussion, and I must say that for the most part, the comment section has been in the last few weeks has been very respectful. I want to big up to all the ladies. As usual, they stick and stay with us. A.M. Henry, I know she's on. Sure Improvement is also on. I may be missing a couple females. But yep. Yeah, and those who turn up uninvited, according to Stefan Wright. For all the unstable people who we normally hang out with, people like Dukeland, unstable, Dre Anyweather, unstable, Neo, unstable, Jason, unstable. Yeah, all the unstable. Elite Sports TV was on. Respect to Elite Sports TV. Yeah, unseen, unstable. You understand me? Yeah, man. Unseen. Oh my God, Unseen is so busy, people. Unseen is so busy. He's doing track and field and football, coaching track and field football. He's so busy. I think he's at GC Foster College with his young charges preparing for prep school jobs. Seen a good youth, you know. Unseen a good youth. Him hard to learn, but he's a good youth. And stubborn in him ways, but he's a good youth. So big up to Unseen. You understand me? Yeah, people, listen. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. And if there's any other information, watch the link up games. If there's any information that is out there that you need to know, I will definitely keep you abreast. I am Management. This has been I Am Sure Sports. And as usual, when it gets to this point of the show, we say we are Management. Monday we do the Nations League breakdown. Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah. All right, Marlon, not a problem. But Monday me I go match, you know, Marlon. Me I go watch the Premier League winners, you know. Mount Pleasant in action, you know, Marlon. So we have to do it early, you understand me? We say we are over and we are O-U-T out.
Boom, check it out. I don't know it's Jason. I'm a represent for I Am Sure Sports. For the latest news and updates, check out I Am Sure Sports. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, subscribe and share. Jason representing I Am Sure